Hi students, this is Mrs. Powell and I'd like to talk to you about your registration for your 8th grade year at Viewpoint. But first, we're going to have a welcome from our administration.
Okay.
Welcome to Viewpoint. I'm Principal Barth.
I'm Assistant Principal Mr. Osmus.
I'm Assistant Principal Mrs. Shirk.
And I'm Assistant Principal Mr. Duckworth.
We are excited to have you join us here at Viewpoint. Have fun during the registration process. Go Raptors!
All right, so now I want to talk about our registration schedule. Today, you're going to get this video, whether it's in your math or history class, or if it's sent home to parents, you're going to get this registration presentation. This presentation will answer a lot of your questions about how to register, when to register, and what classes you should register for. Now, we need your registration request submitted into Skyward on or before January 24th. That's just a few days, but it should be plenty of time for you to review all of the course options, talk to your parents, and get that entered. If you have questions, we have step-by-step instructions in the course catalog, and we're also happy to help you in the counseling office. Finally, we take all of the information based on the classes that students have requested, and we create a course master that gives the most options for students to take the classes that they would want to. Because that's a long process, we don't finalize classes until the summertime, and we make your schedule available to you in August. All right, now this information is going to be important. Students, if you're in class, don't stress about whether or not you can get a screen capture of it. We will email this presentation home, and then of course, once you have it, you can pause the video, and you can either scan the QR code or type in the tiny URL below. We will also have the slide at the end of the presentation for you to be able to access this. This QR code will take you to our 8th grade course catalog. It also includes step-by-step instructions on how to enter your course requests into Skyward. All right. When you look through the course catalog, you're going to see a lot of great classes. You will notice that each class has a course code. For example, you can see on Art Foundations, the course code is A0010. If you take note of the course codes for each class you would like to take, that will make entering those classes into Skyward even quicker. You can also search by name. Either way will work. Now please note, if a course description pops up when you click on the class in Skyward, note that this is a generic course code that pops up with Skyward, and it is not the actual course code, so please refer to the course descriptions in the course catalog that we linked with the QR code at the beginning of this presentation. Again, there are step-by-step instructions. Please refer to that if you're having any questions, or again, we're always available to answer your questions here in the counseling office. One thing you need to note is you need to use your student's Skyward username and password, not parents. It will not allow you to enter course requests under parents' logins. Students, you can stop by the counseling office if you don't know yours. Parents, you're welcome to call us. We'll just ask a few identifying questions to verify that you are the student's parent, and then we are happy to share that information with you over the phone if needed. All right, students, now that you're in 8th grade, every single student is going to have 8th grade English, Intermediate Math 2, US History, Science 8, Professional Career Pathways, and Health. Now, every single one of you also need to take PE, but because we're giving you options with your PE class this year, it will not be automatically placed in your schedule, so we want to remind you to do that. Your 3 options are boys PE, girls PE, or co-ed PE. If you do not choose a PE class, we will select one of your electives and take it out and replace it with co-ed PE, so don't forget to do that. You're not going to get out of PE if you forget to put that in your schedule. All right, so if you're not sure on what level of class to take, please thoroughly read through the course descriptions. That's got really good information that will help you decide if a class is right for you. You can also talk to your teachers. They've gotten to know you pretty well this year, and they can give you recommendations on classes that would be a good fit for you next year. And then of course, stop by the counseling office. We're always happy to talk to you about your options and help make recommendations for you. All right, now when you sign up for classes, if it's a full year class, it's going to take 2 spots. Each elective goes in by the semester. So for example, a full year band class would go in as 2 electives. A reminder again to choose your PE class. And in total, you will have 4 elective courses that you can take. Again, remember, check out our 8th grade course catalog to really have a good idea of all the amazing options we offer here. All right, after you have entered all of your requests, you're not done yet. We need you to put in alternates because this really helps us to give you this best schedule possible. Occasionally, there are scheduling conflicts and we can't put you in every single one of your favorite classes. We do pretty well and most times we're able to, but on the rare occasions that we're not able to, we ask students to put 3 classes you're still happy to take if for some reason we are not able to get you every single one of your first choices. Do not leave that blank. That's not going to just help you get your first courses. It just slows down the registration process and doesn't give you an advantage, so we need every student to pick 3 alternates. All right, students, some of you are going to have specialized classes, and I want to let you know how we're going to get those for you. If you are a student with an IEP or if you have an ELD class, we will meet with your teachers and we will make sure that you are all placed in the correct classes for you. So you will not see that when you register. Go ahead and fill up a full schedule and we will adjust those later. Now, if you are in the Advanced Learning Lab classes for English, History, or Science, or if you're in Accelerated Math, we have already placed those classes for you. So when you log into Skyward, you will see those already selected, so you don't need to worry anything about that. After that, TA and yearbooks are a little bit unique. Neither of them are going to be options that you can select when you pick your classes in Skyward. Go ahead and pick a class that you're happy to take if you were not able to get those. If you want to be a TA, please stop by the counseling office and pick up the TA form. You must get that TA application signed by the teacher you will be a TA for. Remember, there's a lot of students here, so if a teacher says no, it could be just that they've already taken as many TAs as they need. Some teachers don't even really have TAs, so be willing to ask a few different teachers. And also we ask, please do not interrupt teachers during class time. Find time before school, after school, or in break periods that you can ask a teacher to sign your TA application. Yearbook is an online application and you can find the link for that through the course description. You need to fill that out and submit it before the application date. If you are selected to be in Yearbook, part of the application asks you for classes that you want to drop to make room for Yearbook. So make sure you know the classes you registered for because you will need to drop some of them to make room for Yearbook. All right, we do have some classes that will be auditioned. Usually those are fine arts classes. So please pay attention to the school website. If you have those teachers, maybe choir, band, dance, things like that, talk to your teacher. They will give you specific dates. For now, put the classes that are available that you would like to take, and after you make those auditions, we will make the change in your schedule. So you will not be able to sign up for those advanced classes now, but that will be able to become in your schedule once you make that audition. All right, now once you're adding your classes, we want to remind you to keep going until you have 16 classes or 8 full credits. It will show both of those numbers on the screen and you want to keep going until you get that. There is no submit button, so if you get to 16, you are done. Don't worry about doing it wrong. Once you're to 16, you are good. Also, please remember, put in 3 alternates. There is no paperwork that you need to turn in unless you want to be a TA for next year. All right, remember, these are just course requests. This is not a guarantee that you will get every single class that you want, though we often are able to get that for students. We do build these schedules and it takes some time, and so those schedules will not be able to be viewed until August. All right, students, thank you so much for your time. Math teachers, history teachers, thank you so much for letting us have some class time for this presentation. If you ever have any questions, students, feel free to stop by the counseling office, or parents, here are the contact information, our phone number for both the Viewpoint main office and the Viewpoint counseling office. And of course, additional information is available on the Viewpoint website. Now, as promised, here is that QR code again. This is important because you want to really access that. You really want to be able to access that course catalog to get all the best information. A final reminder, this is due on January 24th. Skyward closes down after that, so you won't be able to put them in if you don't get them in by that deadline. Okay, thanks so much. Have a great day, Raptors.